Hey guys, so we're going to take the original Tmaxx down to the track down there in the woods and have a run with it. Never had a Tmaxx on a track, never had anything nitro on a track actually, so this will be interesting to try it out. I'm going to be running Traxxas Top Fuel right here, which I do not recommend at all. It's been garbage to break in the engine with, been total garbage to try to tune it. I'll show you what I do recommend though, from my experience so far. This is way better. So, Sidewinder, Morgan Sidewinder, 20% nitro, and it has 9% oil. And also been running this, which is really good. I really like this. VP, 20% nitro, 90% or 9% oil. The reason the Traxxas Top Fuel is so bad, one of the reasons is because it's got 18% oil, which is way more than you need. So you have to tune the engine leaner, and there's just a way smaller tuning window, and it just runs like crap. But I used a quart to break it in, well, like a quart and a half, and then I'm just going to burn up the rest of it and never buy it again. And I would advise you guys do the same. If you can, buy something besides Traxxas Top Fuel. It's really bad. People say they have a hard time tuning these engines. I don't know all that much about nitro. I haven't been doing it for too long, but no problem tuning it with Sidewinder or VP. And then as soon as I put Traxxas Top Fuel in, it wouldn't hold the tune, couldn't get it to idle. So save yourself some headache and get some better fuel. Alright, oh, one thing I wanted to show you guys. I got the Traxxas resonator pipe on this one, instead of that plastic crappy one that it comes with. This thing actually makes a difference on the tune, seems to have a little bit more power with it, and it's like a proper shape for a two-stroke pipe, you know, so kind of makes sense that it would be better. And it's a lot more neighborhood friendly also. Not really, it's actually pretty loud, but it sounds cool. So let's get it down on the track and see what it does. I'm running Traxxas Top Fuel right now just to get rid of it. Stuff is absolute trash. I'll never buy it again. VP or Morgan Sidewinder is way better. He can hardly tune with the Traxxas Top Fuel. It's got so much oil in it, it's just a joke. So don't buy it, buy something better. Almost. I ran it out of fuel, so it was starting to lean there. Got away from me for a second. I'll set up the camera in a couple different spots to get some different views of the track. Try this and see what it's like. Taste that one. So since we're done with the run now, I wanted to show you guys what I do after I run it. This is going to be kind of hard to do with... pipe's still kind of hot. That's the thing about that metal pipe, is it holds heat, whereas the plastic ones, you don't really burn yourself on. Manually get my hands out of the way. Open the throttle linkage here with the servo. So now the throttle slide is open. I'm just going to drip like, I don't know, 10 or 12 drops of, this is just 1040, regular 1040 motor oil in there. And you can also put some in the top of the glow plug too, which I'm not going to because I'm going to run this thing probably again tomorrow or the next day. But, so, get this cap back on the oil. Drip some oil in there. Put your air filter back on. And just crank the engine over a few times. This is so hard. I should have got a tripod. Get that oil circulating in there. And then just leave it till you're ready to run it again. I'm also going to spray some alcohol in here and get all this nitro and oil residue off here. But yeah, that's how I put them away for short-term storage. If I'm not going to be running it for a few days, I'll drop some oil in the carb, crank the engine with it wide open, get it circulated in the crank, and that should prevent some corrosion inside your crankshaft, or your crankcase, I mean, because that's no good. Regular 1040 has corrosion inhibitors in it, and it's way cheaper than after run oil, so I'm going to try that for a while and see how it works. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.